Hey everyone, this is Tosh from holistichealthherbalist.com, and today I just wanted to show you guys a really simple oatmeal facial mask for oily skin, and it could probably work pretty well for dry skin too. And so what you're going to need is, unless you have ground oatmeal already, that's pretty fine. You're going to need one of these, which is a coffee grinder. And I just use this for herbs and facial mask recipes like this one. You're going to need some green tea, and this has been steeping for a while, so it's pretty strong, and it's cooled off just a little bit, but it's still warm enough where it's going to mix in with the oatmeal pretty well. You're going to need some honey. And this is just a raw honey that I have laying around that I use all the time, as you can see. And I recommend raw honey because it's more nourishing for the skin. So get some of that. You can use some tea tree essential oil, and this is optional, but if you have acne-prone skin, this works really well. And you only have to use a few drops of this one. And this is just the Whole Foods brand. And it's really not that expensive either. This is really great stuff to have around. It doesn't smell that great, but it works super well for acne. And then lastly, you're going to need some rolled oats, like this. And I just got these at Trader Joe's. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grind up our oats. So this recipe that I've concocted calls for 3 tablespoons of ground oatmeal. So just go ahead and measure it into your grinder, like so. Alright. And then just grind it until it's pretty fine. So I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so this is finished grinding, and you're just going to tap it around a little bit so it comes off of the sides, because it'll stick a little bit. And so this is what it's going to look like, and this is very fine. It's really soft feeling. And so I just have a little bowl here, and let me adjust the camera like usual, if I can get down here. Okay, so we're just going to put the oatmeal in here, and this is kind of a lot, so I don't know if you want to make this much, really, to be honest, but I like to just kind of have it around. I'll use it maybe twice a day because it's actually really nice to use as a facial scrub. So if you need to exfoliate, this is really great to use. Alright, where did I put my spoons? Oh, I don't know what happened to my measuring spoons. How silly. Oh, I left them in here. Okay, so anyways, so what you're going to do is you're now going to put 2 teaspoons of tea. So I'll just measure that out. And you just put it right in. And you may need more than this, just depending. So just kind of play with the amounts. I don't normally measure anything, I just kind of do it until I reach the consistency that I like. But, you know, feel free to use measurements if you like. And then I put the honey in, and this is still kind of solid, so you're really going to have to mix it in here. Like so. You might have to add more water just as you go, because you kind of want it to be you know, not too clumpy or anything. You want it to obviously make a mask, so I'm just going to pour a little bit more in. And you don't have to worry, because if you put too much liquid in here, then you can just grind up a little bit more oatmeal and it'll work just fine. So what you're going to do is basically just kind of like mash it up in here until you get a pretty sticky, kind of gooey consistency. And the reason I like to use tea is because you can get the healing benefits and restorative benefits of the tea that you're using. So I'm using green tea, and that's very, very good for the skin. It has a lot of antioxidants, helps with inflammation, you know, reduces redness, all that good stuff. So if you have acne-prone skin or even just red skin, you could just use this and it works really nice. So now you can see I have a really nice consistency here, and it just kind of glops off the spoon. This is perfect because it's thick enough that it's not going to just run off your face. And then at this point you can add your tea tree oil to this, and I would probably just do a few drops, like three or four drops, because you don't want it to be too strong, because otherwise it might burn your skin. So you don't want that to happen. It'll actually irritate it more than heal it. So just add a few drops and apply this mask. And while I apply it, I actually like to kind of exfoliate with it, and it works really well for that. So I usually get 2 uses out of this, and I will use it whenever I make it. I'll use it twice that day. So I'll use it in the shower as an exfoliant, and it really smooths the skin. And then later on that evening, maybe if I've had like a stressful day, or, you know, I just kind of want to refresh my complexion, then I actually use it again as kind of like a little face wash, and then I leave it on for about 20 minutes or longer even. It's really relaxing, and if you add essential oils that are relaxing like lavender or chamomile, it's really kind of a pleasant experience, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot. So go ahead and check out my website, holistichealthherbalist.com, if you wanted any other recipes or, you know, just stuff on herbalism and herbs in general, then go check that out. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!